Y'all look at this. $2.50 to drive 8 miles, to wait at a restaurant that's going to ignore you, to drop food off at a house where they're not going to even turn the porch lights on for you. If you still grinding on DoorDash, Uber Eats, or Sparks in 2026, hoping that the algorithm going to suddenly start loving you and blessing you, I need you to stop. You trading in the equity in your vehicle for pennies. You burning your gas riding around hoping for a lottery ticket. What if I told you you could take that exact same sedan, car, SUV, no cargo van, no CDLs, and no special insurance yet, and you could turn that into a business that pays you $30, $40, even $50 an hour. And the best part, you don't need no app, you don't got no middleman taking 30%, and you don't need a single dollar to start. Today, I'm breaking down the senior errand Goldmine specifically. I'm giving you 5 specific services that you can launch today with zero overhead. I'm gonna show you exactly what they are, how to price them, and how to get your first client before the sun goes down. Before we get into the services, you gotta flip the switch in your brain. When you're driving for Uber, you selling transportation, and that makes you a commodity. When you start a senior errand service, you selling trust. Seniors got money, but what they don't have is mobilities, and often they don't have family living nearby to help them with the small things, and that's where you come in. This is the lowest hanging fruit in the market. Every month, millions of seniors need prescriptions. Maybe they don't drive anymore, maybe it's icy outside, or maybe they had hip surgery. Whatever the reason, you go to the pharmacy, you pick up the packages, and you deliver them to their door. And you may ask, isn't that like DoorDash? No, because with DoorDash, you drop it and you run. With a senior service, you building a relationship. You stay at the door for an extra 2 to 3 minutes. You talk to them, you greet them, you ask them about the weather, the sun, Trump, whatever. You just make conversation with a smile, and that's what the seniors love. So here's the logistics. Number 1, you provide non-medical services only. You are a carrier, you're not a nurse. You picking up most of the time silk bags, you're never gonna touch the medication. Number 2 is verification. You might need their date of birth to pick these things up, and that's gonna require trust, and that's why you meet and you greet them first. Number 3 is pricing. You don't charge a $5 delivery fee. You either charge per mile or you charge a flat rate. So for an example, I charge a flat $25 for any pharmacy runs within 5 to 10 miles, whatever you got your local zone set at. And this costs you $0 to start because you're just using your gas, which you're gonna be using anyway, riding around, driving to different hotspots, waiting for orders. Service number 2 is what I like to call light tech support. That doesn't involve coding the website or wiring it home for lights and sounds. You keep it simple with just basic support. So things like connecting a printer to a Wi-Fi, changing the input on the TV so they can watch Netflix, showing them how to FaceTime their grandkids with an iPad, adjusting the thermostat settings. Matter of fact, shout out Mike from Ohio. He a subscriber, he been following the channel, and he got his first client. He made $45 an hour just going to a senior house and getting the ring cam set up. It took him 41 minutes in total. If the senior would have called the technician or a maintenance man, they would have charged at minimum a $75 service charge and been done in 20 minutes. And here's a tip for you, or a jewel to always remember. Don't make the senior feel stupid. If you go in there acting arrogant, you lose. If you go in there and say, oh, this is easy, look, and you fix it in 2 seconds, they won't value that. Sit down, explain it, write down the steps for them on a piece of paper, press this button for Netflix, or press this button for the news. That piece of paper, that's worth more to them than the technical fix. You charge $40 an hour with a 1 hour minimum. That's easy money. And that's why this business model is $0 to start. You selling your patience. You don't need tools. You don't need software. You just need to sit there, be kind, speak slowly, and fix the problem. Service number 3 is grocery shopping. And if you got a flashback of working Instacart, you probably thinking, Instacart suck. And you right, Instacart do suck. And it suck because it's a race to the bottom. But this is not Instacart. This is personal shopping with white glove delivery services. And here's your difference. When you work for an app, you time, you rush, and you substitute the wrong cheese because you really don't care. But when you a senior errand runner and you working with Mrs. Jones, number 1, she gonna give you a list or she gonna email it to you. Number 2, you pick the best produce. You check the expiration dates like you buying it for your own mother. 3, the delivery. And this is your money maker. You don't leave it on the porch. You bring it inside. You put the heavy milk in the fridge. You put the canned goods in the pantry. And a quick side note, Always verify with the family that it's okay for you to enter into their homes. You want to establish that trust early and as often as you can. Don't never pay for groceries out of your own pocket, especially when you just starting out. Use these 3 options when you're starting out. Option A, they give you the cash or some form of payment up front. Option B, you need to set up some type of prepaid system, and that may come later on when you're more established. And option 3, they call the store and they pay in advance. Charge a flat shopping fee plus an hourly fee for the delivery and the put away. A typical run might take you an hour to an hour and 15 minutes, but you're gonna make $65 plus. And try getting that on Instacart consistently. It ain't gonna happen. Service number 4 leverages the strongest emotional bond a senior have, and that's their pet. As people age, lifting a 20 to 40 pound dog into a car, that becomes impossible. Driving in traffic for a senior, that could be very stressful, but Fluffy still needed shots and he need to go to the groomer. You offer a service where you pick up the pet, you drive them to the appointment, you wait, or you come back, and then you drive them back. This is the trust anchor. When a senior trusts you with their dog, they trust you with their house keys, their credit cards, and basically their life. This is the best way to get your foot in the door for other services. You got a car, sedan, SUV, lay down an old blanket or a towel you already own to protect your seats. And that's your startup cost. Pricing, you charge for the round trip, $25 for the pickup and drop off, plus 50 cents per mile. If you gotta wait at the vet, that's billable time, $20 an hour for wait time. And finally, service number 5, and this is your big money maker. The companion carrier is just a fancy way of saying you drive them to an appointment, you walk them in, you sit with them in the waiting room, and you drive them back home. So Uber will only provide curb-to-curb service. Grandma gotta get out on the sidewalk and wait, and that could be scary to an 80-year-old. But what you providing is door-to-door service. You offer grandma an arm to hold on to, you carry her purse, you chat about the weather in the waiting room just so she don't feel lonely. And why is this the most lucrative? Because you billing for the entire duration. You drive her to the house, that's 15 minutes. You drive her to a doctor, that's 20 more minutes. Waiting in the waiting room, another 45 minutes. You drive her back home, that's 20 minutes. You chat at the door with her for another 10 minutes. Your total time, you got 2 hours invested. And at $35 an hour on the low end, you just made $70. And be real, what did you actually do? You drove a little, you sat in the chair looking at your phone or reading a magazine, all while being paid. Okay, you got the services, but how do I get clients if I have no money for ads? And here's your $0 marketing plan. Number 1, next door on Facebook. Go to your local community pages. Don't post, I need work. You want to post this. Hi neighbors, I'm a local private carrier starting a senior errand service. I can help with pharmacy pickups, grocery runs, and vet visits. I'm reliable, local, and I have a clean driving record. PM me for the rates. That's free and it works. Number 2, print 50 flyers, black and white. Cost you maybe $2 at the library if you don't have a printer. If money's not an issue, print some colorful ones. You want to go down to independent living senior centers, church bulletin boards, in some of these small towns where the seniors still gather for recreation or bingo, that's a gold mine. Number 3, the referral. Get one client, do an amazing job, and then you ask, Mrs. Jones, do you have any friends or neighbors who need this type of service? And from that point, she's gonna do your marketing for you. So if you got the time, a sedan, a SUV, or even a small Fiat, the demand is massive because the population is aging every single day. The only thing missing is you taking action. Stop waiting for an app to give you permission to make money. Go out there and create your own economy. If you're sitting there wondering how to structure your pricing sheet and you don't want to undercharge, I broke down the exact math in this video right here. Click there and I'll see you over there. If you found value in this video, hit the like, hit the share, leave a comment. And until next time, y'all stay safe, stay blessed, get to your hustle. Peace.